Hi, Hannah Westerdahl here, board chair for Drive with Pride. We're going to meet Kirk Thoren today, fellow board chair with Drive with Pride. So let's get to it. Hey Kirk, how are you? Thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Hannah. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'm really excited to be interviewed.
Awesome. Well, happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month to you, too. We have much reason to celebrate.
Yes, we do. For those of you who don't know, introduce yourself. Tell us a little about you.
Well, I'm Kirk Thoren. I'm the loyalty manager at Roseville Buick GMC. So I've been at the dealership for almost 7 years now, and I have the pleasure of assisting our repeat clients and our service clients and proactively reaching out to them to get them to buy new cars.
Awesome. So you've been with the dealership for 7 years. How did you get started in automotive?
That's a really good question. So I was in high school. I was 17 years old, and I grew up in a car household. My father collected cars. And so it was just kind of natural for me when I was looking for my first job to start out as a lot tech at the dealership, which was really cool. It allowed me to learn the business from the ground up.
Yeah. So what other positions have you had from lot tech to where you are now?
Well, I went from a lot tech. I started at 17, and I did that for a couple years, and I became a customer specialist, a CS. And then after doing that for a few years, I became a loyalty manager, and I've been doing that for a few years too.
So for those that do know you, know that you're very involved with a lot of the videos that we shoot for the different brands, specifically Buick and GMC. What got you into doing those videos for YouTube or our social media? What kind of made you jump into those?
Yeah, well, I don't know, it's kind of an inherent product knowledge that I have with the videos. I think they're a lot of fun to shoot, to show people around the vehicles. And funny enough, not many people know this, I actually don't have any script at all when I go in and do those videos. I mean, after years of showing people around those cars in person and selling them, I really am in tune to the hot buttons and the things that people are interested in those vehicles. So really, the walkarounds that I do on camera are pretty similar to the walkarounds that I do with people in person, with actual customers. And once we post them, they get a lot of views. So I guess it works out pretty well.
How important is product knowledge? So as someone who has been in the industry for so long, product knowledge is huge. What is your take on just knowing every hot button, like you say, about the vehicle?
Yeah, I think product knowledge is one of the most important things you can have. Really, when I started out at 19 years old as a customer specialist, we had this great product trainer, Mark Olson. He worked for General Motors, and I soaked up every bit of information I could from him, and it just gave me a confidence to be able to show people around a car so well. And, when you're a 19-year-old kid showing somebody a $70,000 truck, they expect somebody that's older with more experience, and they're kind of hesitant at first, like, what is this kid going to sell me a truck or something? But I would give them a walk around, and I would show them around the truck and blow them away. And all that is the confidence that I had with the knowledge in the product.
So with the amount of videos that you do, and you said they're unscripted.
Absolutely.
Everything go perfect every time, or are there some off chances where you might have some bloopers?
As one would expect, doing an unscripted walk around of a vehicle, there's going to be some bloopers every once in a while. And it turns out our videographer, he's posting these bloopers. I didn't even know he was going to do that, and they've become very popular. So yeah. I think it kind of makes us all human, and I love to make people laugh. That's one of my favorite things. So they've kind of become a popular thing around here, these blooper videos.
So switching gears away from the cars just a little bit, June is Pride Month. You are a very proud Drive with Pride member here at Walser. So what does June mean to Kirk?
Well, I think it's just so exciting, being in June, Pride Month. We're both on the board of Drive with Pride to, bring our whole selves to work, really, and be proud of who we are and what we represent, and having so many exciting and fun events for employees and their families to do. We have Pride in the Park, we have Loring Park, we're going to have a booth there. And just to be representative of the automotive business at these events and be proud of what we do is amazing. As you've been in the power sports business and other businesses, I've been in this business my whole life. There really aren't many opportunities outside of Walser to be proud of who you are. So to do that with the company is just so much fun.
Yeah, coming from my background, didn't have as much of the Drive with Pride, things like that. So just Walser itself and having these different events, especially in the month of June where it's so important. I'm very excited being new to the board. You've been here for quite a while, so I'm very excited to see it kind of through your eyes, as well as it kind of experience for myself for the first time. So,
well, that was something I was super excited about was, you were a pretty recent new employee, and I kind of got you right on the board, fast-tracked you onto the board of Drive with Pride.
You did.
Because I saw what you were about. You're an amazing person. And so the fact that this is the first June with the company, Pride Month, and you're on the board, organizing events, being involved, it just makes me so happy to see.
Very excited, very excited. So Kirk, I myself identify as a lesbian. How do you identify?
I am a very proud gay man, and you and I together on the board here, it's really nice to be able to represent and make people more comfortable with that across the whole company.
So with Drive with Pride, depending on how you identify, how can anyone be involved within Drive with Pride?
Absolutely. I think that's kind of a thing is a lot of people on the outside of Drive with Pride think, well, do I have to be gay to be in Drive with Pride? Absolutely not. Last June at the events that we had so many volunteers that were allies. I met so many people from different dealerships, different departments, and I had no clue that they were such allies, and it was so nice to meet them. And I think all you do is just sign up for Drive with Pride, get involved, volunteer at the events, and just bring your support and be an ally and be involved in this amazing, little community that we have. And it's so much fun. So it's really as easy as that. You don't have to be gay to be in Drive with Pride.
So for anyone watching at home, what's the biggest takeaway that they get from meeting you, having a sit down, anything, getting involved? What's the biggest?
Absolutely. Well, as somebody that started their career here a long time ago at Walser, really the biggest thing that I want people to take away is to have good mentors and to surround yourself with good people. I simply wouldn't be where I am today without my general manager, Dave Larson, Jake Ehrlichman, a lot of other people. You need to have those champions that, kind of guide you along that career path and help you out. It's as simple as that, really. I never had any formal training. I never had any formal schooling for the car business. You just kind of learn as you go, and to have mentors like that, I think is so important. So if anybody needs a mentor, reach out to anybody and we'd be more than happy to do that. But really, I wouldn't be where I am today without people. So
when I was first becoming more aware of Walser and everything that they do, and what really drew me in was a lot of their commitments to groups like Drive with Pride. But I didn't know a lot until my lease experience with you. You had really kind of dove right in, told me much more about the group and everything and how I can get involved. So you are a big part of me joining, along with Nick Wiest, who's the vice president. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. From our experience, you helping me out, not only with my vehicle, but also helping me get involved more in the company. And it's really kind of come quite a far.
Well, when I was leasing the car with you, you were a new employee basically, and as soon as we got to know each other, I picked up on you and your partner and everything. I just loved the story, and I'm like, why are you not on the board? Like, you're awesome. You need to be involved. But like again, like you're saying, Walser's commitment to the queer community. I'm very proud at my dealership to have referred some employees that are friends of mine that do identify as queer. And in the automotive space, to be so open and friendly and accepting of people, really bring your whole self to work. I'm a huge believer in that. And it runs true with everything we do, even to the point where my friends that are looking for a job, I'm like, hey, yeah, come here. Like, it doesn't matter if we're in the car business. Look, we have Drive with Pride. So it's really something to be proud of. And for anybody, I really hope a lot of people get involved. So,
well, Kirk, thanks for taking time with meeting me today. I'm really excited, looking forward to working with you for June Pride Month.
Absolutely. Thank you, Hannah. It was a pleasure. You're one of my favorite people to catch up here with. And we have some great events for June. We're going to have a busy June. And I really hope to see a lot of people out supporting us and having fun.